Jerry Jones sends a blunt ultimatum to Mike McCarthy and the Cowboys coaching staff. The athletic Diana Rossini reported that Cowboys players were told this week that they cannot make the same mistake the Patriots made in 2019 in their regular season finale against a division opponent. The Patriots in 2019, like the Cowboys this week in Week 18, are double-digit betting favorites against a division bottom feeder. More importantly, an ultimatum appeared to be delivered to Mike McCarthy, even though they will secure the number 2 seed. According to a league source, the message: the Cowboys this week, we can't squander the number 2 seed. Damn that seed! Hey. If the opportunity, you're in the playoffs, you can't squander this opportunity. See, what happens, Ocho, is that people get caught up in the seeds. Oh, right. I'm the number 1 seed. I'm the number 2 seed.
Right.
Man, the team that's playing against you don't give a damn about that.
At all.
They're coming to drop boulders on you.
See, doesn't matter. But again, here goes Jerry Jones again. Why are you even saying anything, putting that type of pressure on your team? I'm not saying the pressure because
like making it about himself.
It's still football, but why?
You remember I told you, Ocho? You remember I told you, Ocho? There are certain bosses that like to constantly remind you, I have the opportunity. I gave you employment. I can take employment. That's Jerry.
We know, though. We know.
Yeah, we know you, Jerry.
What's the
point?
You
own the Cowboys. We know you the CEO, you the VP, you wash the jerseys, you mow the grass. We know you control every single aspect of the Cowboys.
Jerry needs to get out the way.
Jerry
Jones needs to get out the way. I'm not sure who those are closest to him that are advising him. I'm sure there are people that he cares about. I'm sure there are people that care about him. But if you want to see a football team go and get to where it needs to get to, we need you in the background. You don't need to be front and center doing all the talking, adding more pressure and bulletin board material for the team that they're playing that is a division opponent. Even though they're a bottom feeder, those games are very difficult. Yes. Those games are very difficult because you're playing a team that is familiar with you. They know your tendencies. Like, come on, Jerry, you can't do that, man. Come on, baby.
See, that's the whole thing. That's why I didn't work with him and Jimmy. He won't credit.
Hey, Jimmy was the alpha. Jimmy alpha. I could tell. Mm-hmm. I could tell.
He had to get him out there.
I could tell. Yeah, I could tell.
Ain't nobody talk. All they talk about Jerry was the owner. Ain't nobody talk about like Jerry now.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy didn't play that.
Right.
See, Jerry wants to be the face. See, you're not going to be the face of the Cowboys, but Jerry Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what they talk about when Tom Brady was available. Oh, get Tom Brady. Tom Brady was never going to play for Jerry. Jerry was never going to get Tom Brady. He can't have somebody bigger than him. Get Sean Payton and do what? Jerry's not going to allow anybody to come in there and be bigger than him. He won't allow it because his whole being is tied to being the owner of the Cowboys.
Right.
His whole being. There are a lot of people that got more money than Jerry. They're not more famous than Jerry.
Right.
I
see you. I like what you did there.
Yeah.
I like what you did.
Okay. That's Jerry's thing. You're right. He can't get out of the way.
Okay. Goddamn Cowboys. I hope Dak them have a hell of a game too, simply because now they have to back up the talk from the goddamn owner who ain't put on a pair of pads since goddamn 1932.
It's not this game they need to worry about. Because the regular season is not any concern.
Wait a minute. Are they playing their starters or no?
Yes, they got to. Because they got a chance to clear. They need to win in order to be the second seed. So they got to play their starters.
Right, okay. And also, if they get the second seed, they got home field advantage too, right?
They got, but they have to play. The 49ers are the number 1 seed. So they're the only one to get the bye.
The bye, right.
So theoretically, they could possibly have 2 games at home, maybe 3 if somebody knock off the 49ers. Right. They can have, they can play
Yeah, unless there's somebody got a defense like the goddamn Ravens, that's the only way I see the 49ers losing again.
Yeah. Or turnovers. That's the great equalizer come playoff time. That's the great equalizer come playoff time.
Yeah.
Hey, look, and the same thing that happened. You see how the weather was in Baltimore?
Oh, that was horrible.
Now imagine you get that type of weather in the playoffs.
Oh, now, horrible.
Don't think it won't rain in San Francisco because it will.
It will, yeah. Yeah.
And now guess what? A couple of turnovers, a missed kick, and you up out of there.
Yeah, you're right. So
when
you put it like that.
So it's a situation where, hey, this is what the Cowboys wanted. The Cowboys, like, look, Dak has had an unbelievable season. He has an opportunity to lead the league in passing touchdowns. CeeDee Lamb has an outside shot of leading the league in catches and yards. I think he's like 50, 60 yards behind Tyreek.
Right.
He's ahead of everybody as far as catches. So he has a chance to lead the league in receiving yards and touchdowns. Not touchdowns, excuse me. Receptions and receiving yards. There's an outside chance he can catch Tyreek, but it doesn't matter. What are all those numbers if you get knocked out the first round? If you don't get to the ultimate destination? Because at this point in time, the only thing that matters, are you in Vegas? Are you in Vegas? Come February, the second week in February, are you in Vegas? That's all I need to know.
Right.
Everything, there's nothing else matter, Ocho. Are you in Vegas?
That Lombardi, baby.
Yeah.
That Lombardi.